Hello and welcome to another T1 series. Today we're facing against Nongshim with a reverse scoreline. We're already here in the pick bands and well, we've gotten the Ashe and finally we get to see Zeri. I don't know what to say. Guma finally electing this champion after so many series, so many games where we just left it by the wayside. Hey, let's see what T1 is cooking. But remember, Zeri can also be swapped. We'll have to see where she ends up with in-game number 1. No. Please. I mean, better, but... I mean, no. Why? We pick Zeri Viktor. We go full on scaling. This Renekton won't even be a tank. Sure, it at least guarantees that we don't have 24 losing lanes, but like he's not even really winning against Jay's top, no? So like he doesn't even fulfill his early game purpose. This champion is fucking ass. Zeus, what's going on, man? Oh god. So we'll have bot lane push, I'd hope. And it is actually bot lane Zeri, not top lane Zeri. Anyway, so Nongshim, lots of comfort, lots of early game aggression, smash lane, smash early game, try to snowball through that. T1 on the other hand, I like it. Bit more reserved, right? Bit more scaling against the team that they should always beat. So hopefully nothing gets too wanky this time. Okay, my friends, so, well, the pick ban, wasn't all that great, I'd say. I mean, it's not that we end up with a bad comp, but it's not as great as we could have liked it to be. Guma though, first time this year electing the Zeri, even though it was open lots of times. We're also here with a neat little invade here, forcing the flash onto Sylvie, yes. That's interesting, sure, at least not really too reliant on that summoner spell, but hey, you already saw Kerias Ashe. The casters agree with me, probably the best Ashe in the league. Not that many get to play it, as it's always banned, but hey. Owner on a trusted, reliable, engaged champion, very nice. Viktor on Viktor, hey, okay. Not too much power there in the early game, but well, Fiesta will probably also stack the road and be fine with that. Keria, right? He plays this champion as if it was Twitch support, right? If you remember Barrel's game, if you have watched that. But hey, that's a really nice start, look. Like he loses so much now in the mid lane, not to mention the HP. That will always be a valuable resource here. The Keria man going on pretty well. So maybe today we're going to have a good T1 day. Hey. Ignore top lane Renekton, I just don't. Anyway, they use the advantage of the bot shaft to go for it, but Owner is still there and it's not like they have a lot of DPS right now. Okay, that's an engage, that's an Ashe arrow that flies by. Sylvie, what was that flash? Very interesting. Dindin also now here, but it's way too late. His team already chunked out, flashed out, and sent out where T1 collects a free Drake. Thanks for the leash. Oh, maybe it reset. Anyway, so yeah. And that's a huge disaster, especially Dindin going over. Sure, it's just a plate, but like you don't really want to give Zeus any advantages, any avenues at all. And yeah, with that top lane pressure now also gained. Thank you, Zeus, for that one, because that means Rift Herald. And now First Blood is given over. Oh wait, just Peter took it. Anyway, Guma now has to look out. There's no TP to save him, and he just again. I mean, it was pretty close, but oh, what? Yo, what? You have to believe that they're cooking. Oh, okay, that's a dead spider. Give the kill over to Faker. Sure, Guma would have loved that, but again, remember how Viktor works nowadays. You need the assist, you need kill contributions, and so on. Has he already enchanted? No, I think I has to go base. Whatever. Anyway, that's Herald now into the mid lane. Bunch of plates for the Viktor. he's feeling great. I mean, Faker having a good performance so far. Guma, Rip, Perino. But yeah, top lane now also. Did he just flash? What did you flash him then? Ah, he probably thought the E animation from Owner was his ult. He wasn't aware, let's say, that like Owner didn't have ult at this point. And it's not like Viesta or Vital are really like falling off, right? It's not like these champions are getting worse and worse, right? Oh, Sejuani here getting engaged upon by everyone. She dies in the end and Guma goes in. Faker here also on the side. I mean, that's a bit brazen, but he just forces them away. That's the first kill onto the Nautilus. Can T1 find anything more? Sylvie ultra low. The rest also limping away. Faker flashes and then cuts with his laser through the spider. And oh wait, you are engaged in Guma, and I mean he trades 1 for 1 there in a decent situation. So yeah, do we take care of the Herald or just do we? Okay. Anyway, so T1 like playing this engage pretty brazen. I think that's I mean, if it's against a different team than Nongshim, that's a bit rough, right? Because they didn't have owner, right? They can look for picks, right? If Viesta steals one of these ults, that was just nasty. And Faker gets another kill. Let's go. I'll let you cook a bit more with this collector, but I don't know. Oh, you are donezo. The sniper lined up the shot and gave it to you. Dundun up into the Shadow Realm. I say that. Okay, I said that. Vista now also arriving, and oh, Sylvie is there, but you know what happens if 3 people were a bot. Yeah, so T1 free Baron here. Let's hope that they don't screw this over. But I mean, there's not really a way. Oh, and Faker is taking it personal. What, you looked at my team? I'm going to cook you. I'm going to burn you down. I mean, he gets attacked here with a nice flash, burning down. But he will survive. Okay, so Faker and Keria, like 2 main army charging into the lineup of the opponents. And oh, that's still a Rift Herald, by the way. Sure, in a turret here under attack. But Faker again is there. TP also comes in from Zeus. Does he have a slice and dice ready? But the stun, oh, the stun was actually cancelled by Sylvie's repel. Very nice. Nice one onto Faker there, but he flashes away from Vital's ult. Wow, I didn't even see that the first time. Oh man, this Faker guy is pretty good. Very nice to see. And yeah, I mean, Nongshim, they're trying something, right? Trying to make a pick, that's what I mentioned earlier. That's what you have to do. You try to get, I mean, this game is over, but at that point, like, they try to get a pick. Now Faker, no flash, no ghost for a while, so maybe that's a good target. They got a objective bounty, but Dindon is also getting objective bountied because T1 put the bounty on his head. No, Nongshim, they have to like do everything they have. Like even getting picks will be nearly impossible. Like if they lose the Mountain Drake here and T1 is getting the Mountain Soul, your Faker keeping Vista away, at least for now. And yeah, like the AoE damage on T1's carry side is massive here. We should go for the engage here. That is like Dundun absolutely just blown over. Faker here 1v1 against the Silas. At least for the start there. One there now is taking care of the Drake. What's with this quality, man? I don't know. Anyway, that's the Spider gone. Vital. Not so vital in this team fight. I mean, he has like the best performing player on his team, right? 3 kills, like Zeus just needs to like stay next to him, cancel the recall, or like ask for help from his best friend Owner. And Vital, is he going to get the execute? Yes, he is. But I think Faker also played phenomenally today. Like side steps and like damage output in team fights, very great. I think the Lich Bane second is a nice little idea here due to the way the trading pattern like usually goes. and it also gives you a bit more power, right? Usually Victors, they go for their full scaling builds, ramping up AP shred and all of that. Whatever. Very great game number 1 here from T1. Looked absolutely different to the disaster right against Hangmo Life. Also way better pick ban, ignoring the Renekton. Let's go into game number 2, my friends. Okay guys, coming here into game number 2. So far the draft, not too special. Nongshim with a few powerful champions though. We'll have to see how they end up working out. Because T1, right, maybe not the S tier champions, but a lot of comfort. We'll have to see what is elected in the bot lane. Maybe Keria can make the R5 pick work and pick something spicy. We'll have to see. Okay, so Twitch! AP Twitch support? Hopefully AP, not the barrel version, whatever that was. But oh, Keria says, okay barrel, you copying my recipes? Then you invent Twitch support? Okay, we'll see. I'll show you how to win with that. I don't think Twitch support is any good. I think it's absolutely ass. I think it is like a solo queue thing. But I think it's pretty ass like in pro play. We'll have to see. Maybe Keria can convince me wrong. They are playing against Nongshim. Like, if it is working, then it is in T1 versus Nongshim. But hey, we'll have to see, man. Next to Ezreal, I think that is at least self-sufficient laner. Hey, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how we can impact the lanes. I don't think they are great lanes to impact though. I mean, like a LeBlanc in the mid lane, she's just going to kill you. Cassandra in the top lane, he's just going to kill you or ignore you. So, like, what is he going to do really? Anyway, let's get into the game, yo. Yeah, Guma Yushi on the turret, completely fine. Peter. Like, Keria obviously waiting for Peter to face check. But, like, he will just eat a Mantra Q and then... Oh, Sejuani, nice flash there. Peter getting focused. Vital can't really help. First blood for the Twitch support. I mean, at least he got something done. Very nice also for Owner to follow around. Faker here also... Phew, man. Like, who is the assassin in this duo? Owner and Keria, like the sharks circling. Oh my god, Faker got the solo. Oh my god, it's actually impressive, man. This guy, sure, Viesta, maybe not, yeah, the Faker of the world, but hey, getting a solo kill in this matchup, pretty good. And oh, another 2v2 here, but they get good engage onto Zeus. He just gets demolished. But who else is there? Keria. But I think Keria just donates another kill over Cassandra and Maokai, absolutely gorgeous champions. So yeah, T1 here losing a good chunk of their gold lead with these kills given over, but Keria again moves in and will die to the not enchanted crystal arrow, to the empowered arrow there. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Owner also pretty aggressive here. Sure, forces a flash out of Peter, but that's just T1. Are we making a fun game once more? Gumayushi here. Okay, can we not? Faker's like, guys, I'm in my promos. Can we not do this right now? Oh no. Like, he picks his like one-trick pony main champion, Azir. Like, whacks away here on Viesta. Obviously, Owner brought over the Rift Turret. Very nice from him to do that, but like, but now obviously he's in a bit of a situation. Very nice buffering on that, but I don't think that's enough. Viesta gets the kill with the chains. It's going to be harder and harder with no support really. Faking here working away on the next turret. You see 4 plates there. Nice flash, but again, like, he just dies. At least we get the return kill, but that's also answered. In the end, it's a 2 for 2, I think. Yeah, 2 for 2. At least, like, Faker, again, he's saying, team, just chill, just stay safe on the turret. I'm in my promos, guys. Like, he really, obviously with Owner here in this time, does every... Oh! Is that even legal? You're really nice E. And then, like, he flashes in a straight line. Why, man? I mentioned the 2 item spikes for T1, and they haven't really moved away from that. On the other side, Nongshim getting closer and closer, and sometimes even having completed their 2 items. So now in the last 5 minutes, Nongshim got an entire item more or less, right? At least they completed one. Whereas the other side, T1 not doing too much of everything. Can we get a turn here with Faker coming in? Nah, sadly not there in time. So we just lose our mid lane turret. We'll have to be careful here. Not moving in too much Faker's force, but I mean, I guess we got a kill for that. HP buzz though relatively low, and yeah, without Owner having ult, it's getting really hard for T1 to be proactive at all. Wow, wow, ow, ow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff invested though. Can T1 at least lock down the Drake? That would be worth it, right? Soul point for Faker's life. We're just moving away from it, and what? Why? Like, huh? Why move away at the moment where it's already in smiting distance, huh? Pretty tanky there. And the Varus and the LeBlanc, not too much damage. And again, Din comes around, but like they get a TP. There's the TP from Vista though, and Faker also comes around. Sylvie is there first. And it's going to get absolutely messy here. Sure, like the Ezreal ult comes around and they buy a bit of time, but now it's an absolute numbers disadvantage here. Guma and Owner are in the back, so it's a very split up fight. Guma has to flash for better positioning, but this will just leave him open for Ashe arrows coming in. And now all of T1 are getting pincered here. TP comes in from the respawn, Din. Zeus here, like, trying to get something done, but he will be the first to fall. And yeah, this, like, Azir turret, sure, it's cool, but won't amount to much. This is going to be an incoming ace. Faker here, like, looks for a big scoop, and he gets 2! But it's like, there's not much follow-up here at this point. Din just, Cassante. And, like, everyone died. Keria respawned already. He's looking for something, but oh my god, this was a disastrous fight there around the bot lane. And like even Keria knows to flash away. No, this Twitch support. But I think this is the best showing of what this Twitch support was going to look like. Like flashing away from the opponents that he should be trying to kill, right? I mean, I guess with that amount of damage, Zeus, wow, very nice. Like at least bought a bit of time, and I mean they also had to walk all the way from bot lane. Owner here, maybe getting Cassanted into the enemy team, flashes into Sylvie's hands and just dies. That's no jungler for a bunch of time. So is that just a free soul point given over? Viestra here is looking at Guma and he just deletes him from the screen. Dudu at least loses the 1v1 or 1v3 against the Cassante. Keria again doing Twitch support things, which means he does nothing. And Faker also died off screen. I mean, I guess he flashed. Maybe tried to make something happen there at the end of it. But yeah, so T1 taking taking a really bad fight around the bot lane, and then now just getting picked apart by the mobility and the range of this Nongshim lineup. The issue is like T1, they obviously have to be spread apart and look for like all kinds of like random things due to the simple fact that they can never win like honest 5v5. Maybe they're going to clean. Nope, that's just too much. So T1 actually loses a game to Nongshim. I think we can all excuse it with the support pick. I think there will be no debate. I mean, I know obviously there's one certain Down 1 Kia fan that will disagree, but I mean, I guess at least it's not in a game 3 where we try to cook. It's just in game number 2. Sure, sad for the loss, but let's go into the next one. Okay, so coming into game number 3. No Twitch support. Okay, great. Yeah, we'll have to see what T1 rocks in here. Hopefully in this game number 3 we're not starting to cook, or we go for something that we cook that is already fine. again, no problem with Ashe or Kalista support if the team comp aligns with it. Ours and the enemies, of course. So yeah, let's see what T1 has prepared for us. Hopefully this time we don't let our guard down against the bottom team. No, why? Like T1, like what did I do to you? What did I do to you? Are they going to just pick Yuumi Lucian here? Okay, they're just going for the Wukong. So at least we get Nami and Lucian. Not like last time, we had to pick Nami and Draven, which is not too bad. But he gave over Yuumi and the Lucian now. It's so great. And now, what are we going to do? There's Lucian available and the Zeri, and they're now going to get Yuumi Zeri against Nami Lucian. So this forces us also into Vi, which is the worst part, which is just worse than Wukong. And Vi against, Zeri, in theory it's great. Has it ever worked out? I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time, so we already lost the draft. And, not lost the draft, but we're already at a huge disadvantage just in the first 3 picks. This is something that has never happened before. Just fucking end me. God fucking damn it, man. T1 just really wants to set me on a S-word hotline. God damn it, man. Please have something. Please say, okay, we expected this to the T. That is not the Renekton. Okay. So, I mean... We just T1's comp, or like at least T1's first rotation just says like we just going to be better. Let's just be better and then we win. Because if not, this is going to be really painful. Nongshim just outscaling across the board really. Sure, Sylas, Azir, yeah, but he has some nice ults to steal, so it's fine. Also Sylas with the Rod of Ages, it's just incredibly good also in later stages. So my friends, I don't know, maybe I had to cut it away due to extensive swearing, but yeah, T1 again, allergic to thought and reason, because yeah, B1 Nami once more already lost 3 out of the last 4 games, I think, where it was picked. No, 2 out of the last 3. And obviously this has nothing to do with the Nami, but yeah, B1 Nami. Obviously, Yuumi Wukong is the answer, right? The logical consequence. And, well, then at least we get the Lucian. But, I mean, hey, we now have to pick the Vi. Because the incoming Zeri pick needs an answer. It's just ridiculous. At least we get some comfort picks for Zeus and Faker. Maybe they can turn this game around. Maybe I'm too pessimistic, but, like, I think this is just ridiculously, like, stupid. Like, why draft so telegraphed, right? It's not that it's like horrendously terrible what we elected, right? We haven't, as far as I can see, we haven't elected Renekton. But it's just, why draft in a way that the opponent like can prepare like while half asleep? And also, like, it's not that we give away our drafting strengths in like variants for something good, right? This like Lucian Nami lane, I don't think the last time I saw it win was this year. Obviously that's not correct, but like, it's not that Lucian Nami is like broken or like ultra good. Like, it's good, it's fine, but like, if it gets into a good situation, like, a good situation doesn't sound like Zeri Yuumi to me, right? That sounds like a loss to me. Oh god. Like, you first pick this lane, or you pressure pick this lane, whatever you want to call that, and then you pick it just to lose lane against the better scaling version. Like, why? Now it's fine, right? Now it's fine, but Owner and Guma, they need to get rolling. Obviously, like, the Lucian is not the Draven, right? He's not really in absolute need to get something done. Wait a second. Okay, Sylvie is not going for it, but they're going for the attack. That is the... I mean, this time it's the right one. So first blood collected. Vital also dead. And Faker goes over. Will he land a scoop? Oh, Shush. Very nicely done by Fiesta. If intended or not, I'd say no, but very nice E onto the Gromp there. But he's immediately there to ult him, and then, I mean, Vital, you are in the wrong neighborhood. same wrong neighborhood that Viesta's in. Maybe they can talk with each other and move somewhere else. Because, yeah, the T1 gank is so far dominating this game. And I mentioned T1 needs to, like, at least do something, right? To get some value of this Vi. Guma Yushi, 1 kill, 1 assist. Also, nice position. Like, do they see that? Do they see that? Do they see the wolf? Like, if the bush is out of, if the wolf is out of the bush. So you do see that wolf. Okay, that is stupid. They still get the kill. Now we'll have to see here the 2v1. No Yumi heal comes in. Kill for Peter, kill for Keria, and no kill onto Peter though. Wow. Okay, so 3v3, T1 with the jump. They still only trade 1 for 2. And so far, yeah, look at this. Massive leads across the board. So T1 with their strategy of saying, okay, we'll just be better than you with like no risky champions whatsoever. Just go for comfort. And yeah, it works out fine. Sure, Zeus with the flash still died in the 1 versus 4. Was it a 1 versus 4? I think. Well, whatever. Fiesta now is going to join him in the Shadow Run. Very huge. Aye, Faker. Yeah, so that was pretty bad. Bot lane, obviously, with Owner coming around, just absolutely nailed the hammer there into the casket. Zero's here. That's the interesting way you path if you want to get attacked. Obviously, very unfortunate timing there. Sylvie just came around the corner the moment he walked. Yeah, across his corner. So, unfortunate, but he's still 2 items. He's still an entire item more or less ahead of his opposition. And that is a tank. Always remember, if we have like damage champions against tanks and they're ahead in items, it's actually massive because damage items usually are way more expensive. That nearly were 2 turrets. An inner side lane turret, that's a lot of gold, combined with the objective bounty. And if they would have gotten another objective bounty, man, that would have been pretty nice. Would have changed lots of things. I don't think so. Owner here losing his 1v1 and Zeus obviously getting 2v1. This time the monkey is beating him and yeah, that's what I mean. Why pick Lucianami if the Lucian, even with nearly an entire item ahead, still loses to Vital? It's yeah, great champion. This I mean, rather it's probably Zeri being a bit busted, but anyway, it's just really rough here. T1 they go for the Baron. Very nice defense there. I mean, wow, Sylvie, he's like, I thought he was just knocked over the wall. He's knocked over into the graveyard already. Yikes, man, so much damage on T1. Faker, yeah. Still not at 2 items, but his second item is going to be a nice little hat. Yeah, with this soul, there should be no like worry whatsoever. So Nongshim, they move around the lane, and yeah, just see T1 take care of that one. Probably going to take care of that turret. No, they don't even have enough of a minion wave. So yeah, nice bot lane that you have there. Guys, hello? Your Nexus is under fire. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if they stay there or not. Yeah, T1 is just, yeah. In this game number 3, they are playing a bit more seriously. I think that's a fair assessment, no? With them being around the top side, there's going to be total control, right? This time, I mean, they have a few more wards outside their base, but they're also all irrelevant for this given situation here. Flash, stolen ult. I mean, that's Guma in a bit of trouble, but he still survives. And yeah, not surviving is Nongshim. That's just nice bait. Oh, everyone lives, man. Everyone lives, keeping the 2 meters inside their base. And with this, T1 finally obliterated Nongshim. We expected like 2 20-minute games here today, to be honest, but hey, still fine, I guess. We saw Twitch support for all the funsies, but hey, game number 1 pretty good, game number 3 pretty good. I think we can be happy with that. Yeah, T1, like this game number 2, like this is something where I would agree with all the like, I don't know, supporters, other supporters of T1. Like T1 was just trying out things, that's fine. that's different to the game number 3 that we saw against Hangwa Life, right? You don't try new things in a game number 3, really. Sure, it's just regular season, no one's really going to give a shit, but still. Anyway, enough of this. T1, yeah. Still staying in first place, I think. It should be tied with Genji now. I don't know about the match score. No, I think they're perfectly tied with Genji now. I think both are at 6 points. Whatever. Is it going to matter? No. On a good way. Onwards to playoffs that are still relatively far in the distance. But hey, for Nongshim, right? Sure, this game was really rough. But I think you can be happy with what you showed in game number 2. In game number 1, there were also some like minor moments. Hey. Anyway, we're going to see each other next week with more T1 games. Till then, my friends.